This video is for informational purposes only. I am not a licensed electrician, but please use caution when you're trying to change a transfer box, and make sure you have the expert assistance necessary to do it correctly. So here you see the power transfer box, and at the top is the power coming in, or what would normally be the plug coming in. In this case, it's going to another power transfer box, which you'll see in a moment. And you have the generator power coming in, and you also have power going out to the RV. Now, in an RV, you have a 50 amp plug, but really it's just two legs of 115. So you have 115 to common and 115 to common. Normally, you would only have one power transfer switch, but in this RV, because we have lithium ion system as well, as you can see, the power comes in from another secondary power transfer switch that transfers power between the outside plug, which you see on the black cord, and the lithium ion inverter, which is the top cords. This is what the inside of the box looks like. The top ones here are the ones that go to the lithium ion system, and this is the goes to the main plug, and then both of them of course go over to the other power transfer box. And as you can see right now, we're plugging the shore power, and that's why this one's on. You can see it's a little bit indented in because it's actually powered on. This upper one is broken and doesn't work right, and that's why we are replacing the box. We've unplugged it from shore, so now you can see this one's out, so there's no power. Both of them are out. And so we are going to now take this apart and take off all the leads and pull the box out. So to take the leads off, we're going to use a hex. And should be no power here, so find the right hex. And we will unscrew these screws and take out these connectors. Always remember to keep the red and on one side on top. It has to match, you know, the red and the black have to match on both sides, or you're going to end up with the wrong wires. So I've gotten the little inside piece off, and so now I should be able to pull this this one out. So if I go like this, take it out, and the wires, of course, are already out of it, and there should be no power. Always make sure to check that there's no power before you do this, or it could be a rather shocking experience. And if you can see here, I forgot to take the ground out, so I'll go ahead and undo the ground real quick. Might need a different bit. Yeah, I need a screwdriver for that, so let me get a screwdriver. Screwdriver for this, so I'm going to take this one out on the ground. Now these two grounds, they actually, that green wire right here connects this ground with the ground on the other side, so they're both connected at all times. So now I should be able to pull this out. Let me grab the washer down here. So now I have the power going into the RV is now out. Do the same thing for the other side. So now, as you can see, I've got the grounds off. I got two of them out, and that one over there. I got one more left to do here. As a side note, you don't have to take these things off normally. It just pulls out. You just got to make sure you get this washer on this side out. And if they're already the same length, everything should be good. So now I've got all three out. And I'm just going to unscrew the bolts on the side to take out this box and replace it with a new box. So now I've got everything out on the wall, and I'm going to put the new box in. when you put the new box in, just keep in mind that you make sure that the power input and output is going the right direction, so you don't put it in backwards. So before you take it out, you will need to punch out the holes. Make sure you get them the right size the first time, because it's a lot harder to go smaller than it is to go bigger. Notice that the output power is always going to be going that way, and you can tell that by the wires that are connected together. So it's going to be input on this side and output on this side. So now I've put the new box in, and I will begin putting the wires back on. So now we got everything wired up, and we will go plug it in and see if she works. So we plugged it in to shore power, and notice how that one's on and that one's off. What we're going to do is we're going to head back inside. We're going to turn on the lithium-ion batteries, and what should happen is the bottom one turns off and the top one turns on. I just turned on the lithium-ion batteries, and what should happen is the shore power should turn off and the lithium-ion should turn on. It takes a couple minutes or 30 seconds. There it goes. So now you have the lithium-ion on and the shore power off. So now I put the cover back on and everything is good to go. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please subscribe and leave comments below. Hope you have a great day.